Hello, Springy back. I've actually been out in all 5 vehicles today, or in and on all 5 vehicles. The Corsa had its MOT the other day, it went straight through, which was nice, and it's just been for a clean. This is Holly's car that she never drives. Tracy drives it because Tracy works 3 miles away. This is a 1.2 petrol. Holly works about 20 miles away, so Holly uses Tracy's Hyundai, which is a diesel. I've been out in that today with the aircon going and stuff, which is nice, but I do prefer my van to anything else for some reason. It's the oldest and most, well, it's not the oldest, but it's the oldest of the modern cars. I love my van, it's a great little thing. So yeah, been out in all 3 of them, and I also took Christine out because it was a lovely day. 2 seconds while I just close the gate. Yeah, took Christine out for about an hour. Had a lovely drive round. She's still running perfectly. And I grabbed myself a new cover from Halfords and got 15 quid off with my trade card. So that was a bonus. It's got 2 covers on it. It's got a nice posh fleecy cover underneath, and then this is the sort of main weather cover. And the other cover that I had on here, which was all ripped, cat's claws and paint on it and bird poo and that, I've finally ditched that. It was only a cheap one. This is quite a nice cover. It's got air vents as well. Sort of irrelevant because the cover I've got underneath is not vented. It does the breathing thing, as does this one. But anyway, and it's got some decent, nice, strong 3 strong straps underneath it to tie it down with, so that's good. And then last but not least, I've been out on Rita and done, I don't know, about an hour and a half or so, whatever that is. Just gradually trying to get used to her. Yeah, although I was on my own without luggage and that, seem to be getting more used to it now, falling into place a bit more. Still haven't had the seat done. That's next, that's about 7 days away, getting the seat done. But yeah, getting there. Not 100%, I won't lie, but I think I'm about 60-70% in the sort of comfortable with it mode. Hopefully with the seat, that will increase that a bit, and I really would like to get the luggage on and get Tracy on it and have a long ride, which is what it's designed for. But yeah, loving the screen. The screen's brilliant. When you're around town and slower speeds, just put the screen down and you get cool air blasted on you, and then when you're at higher speeds, put the screen up and you're in a sort of a calm bubble. So yeah, I'm really into the screen, up and down all the time. Electronic, brilliant. So yeah, we're getting there. Handling's fine. Doesn't seem to use any fuel at all, ever. It seems to run on fresh air. Yeah, we're getting there. Trying to get myself to work out how to not make the gear changes so clunky. Let's spin the camera around. Right. Yeah, had some good feedback and comments from my last video. Now, I've forgotten the names. I think Richie W. I've probably got that wrong. He was another person who'd had Japanese bikes for years and years and years, and then got himself an R1150 GS, and he had the same. It said it took him quite a few, I don't know, it took him quite a while to get used to the BMW-ness of it all, the clunky gears and strange just its strange nuances, and now he loves it. So yeah, a much happier ride today, I think. Short shifting as well, he told me. Short shifting is the key. Get it through the gears. In other words, don't thrash it through the gears. Just get into your higher gears and use the torque to get up your speed. And that seems to work. Seems to be a lot smoother and a lot less clunky if you just don't thrash it in each gear. And fifth gear, you can pretty much do anything from 30 upwards in fifth gear. Sixth gear is basically an overdrive, so most of the time at 30 mile an hour I'll be in fourth gear, at 40 I'll be in fifth gear, over 50, 60 put it into sixth, and it's an overdrive basically. So yeah, learning that it's very different. Really don't use the revs on it. Occasionally you blast it. It's strange when I'm only doing, even accelerating, I'm only doing 3,000 revs. It's an odd thing when if you take it up to 5, 6, 7,000 revs, okay, yeah, you're moving fast, but then you change gear and you seem to sort of lose some of that momentum. I can't really explain that very well. But yeah, thrashing it doesn't seem to really get you anywhere any quicker, I think. But anyway, so short shifting, smooth, cruising, that's what it's designed for. I'm sort of getting used to it, so let's hope when the seat's done, it'll be a bit more comfortable. And then we're going to go for a nice long trip, Tracy and I, with all the gear on it, and see if I can enjoy it a bit more. So that's that. Went on my speed awareness course yesterday, which was surprisingly interesting. It wasn't 4 hours of lecture, you've been naughty, slap wrist. It wasn't at all. It was more of this is educational, and bearing in mind it's 36 odd years since I passed my driving test, and I ain't looked at the highway code since, maybe for 5 minutes before I did my bike test or my minibus test or my forklift test or whatever tests I've been doing. But anyway, yeah, it was actually, bearing in mind you had to go and do it, and you did it because I had a speeding ticket. It was educational. It was actually quite fun, interactive. They've changed the course in November. They've put a new system in, and it was very friendly. Nobody was I think the introduction is, you're not here because you're bad people, you just need a little bit of re-education and to learn about your speed limits and things. So it was very, very good. I thoroughly recommend it, but I also thoroughly recommend not speeding and getting the ticket in the first place. But of the options, 3 points or going on the awareness course, it was actually almost enjoyable. You know, if I'd chosen to go on a course for just to refresh your sort of highway codey, speedy knowledge, I'd have gone on that one. Anyway, I've been springy. Can't think of anything else. I'm actually off work today. Most of the other lads are in at work, but me and my mate are sort of swapping days around. He's having tomorrow off. I think, fingers crossed, we're coming possibly to the end of this outage. They are attempting to fire up at least one of the boilers at the moment, having the usual teething problems, but we'll see how it goes. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another 2 weeks of 12-13 hour shifts, but on the other hand, I'm hoping that a few more days of tweaking and we might be back to some sort of normal hours. And then after the end of the week, we're letting all the lads go back, so there'll just be 5 of us left the regular maintenance crew, that's scaffold and site services. So let's keep fingers crossed and pray, but by the end of this coming week we'll be back to normal. So anyway, I've been Springy. I hope you're all okay. Enjoying the garden a bit. I can't see what I'm pointing out. Yeah, need to cut that grass, but I think it's going to be the new ride-on job. Not new, just new to me and Gary ride-on. So anyway, peace and love. I've been Springy. See you later. And next time I'll probably update you, show you the new seats. See you later. Cheers.